During the Civil War, Pennsylvania played a critical role in the Union, providing a substantial supply of military personnel, equipment, and leadership to the federal government. The state raised hundreds of thousands of soldiers for the Union. It served as a significant source of artillery and ammunition, Navy gunboats and food supplies. Pennsylvania was the site of the bloodiest battle of the war, the Battle of Gettysburg, which became one of the turning points of the Civil War. Numerous more minor engagements were also fought in Pennsylvania during the 1863 Gettysburg Campaign. Several significant Union leaders came from Pennsylvania. Let's take a tour around the Keystone State to find Civil War locations and museums in Pennsylvania. Cashtown Inn, built in 1797, during the Gettysburg Campaign, the inn became the headquarters for many Confederate officers and staff. The basement also served as a field hospital during the battle, and it is said that so many amputations were performed, that the limbs piled up outside blocked any sunlight from coming in the cellar window. Today the Cashtown Inn has 4 rooms and 3 suites, each named after a Confederate general, and is known for paranormal activity believed to happen there. Dobbin House Tavern, established in 1776, making it the oldest standing structure in the town limits of Gettysburg. The building may have been a first stop on the Underground Railroad north of the Mason-Dixon line. During and after the Battle of Gettysburg, the house served as a temporary field hospital. During the last 50 years, the Dobbin House was home to a large Civil War diorama and a gift center catering to battlefield tourists. The National Civil War Museum in Harrisburg is one of the largest museums in the world dedicated solely to the American Civil War. The museum seeks to tell the whole story of this most troubled chapter in American history while focusing on the issues, the people and the lives that were affected. The museum is a permanent, non-profit educational institution created to promote the preservation of material culture and sources of information that are directly relevant to the American Civil War, and the aftermath period of the war as related to Civil War veterans service organizations. The museum is affiliated with the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall and Museum in Pittsburgh. It is the largest memorial in the United States dedicated solely to honoring all branches of military veterans and service personnel. It was conceived in the 1890s as a way for the Pittsburgh area to honor the dwindling ranks of its American Civil War veterans. It was built on what had served as the Army mustering ground during the Civil War. The memorial today represents all branches of the service and honors both career and citizen soldiers who have served the United States throughout its history. The memorial houses exhibits that span the eras from the Civil War to the present-day conflicts. Gettysburg Battlefield. The Battle of Gettysburg was fought from July 1 through 3 of 1863, within and around the Gettysburg area. In the battle, Union Major General George Meade's Army of the Potomac defeated attacks by Confederate General Robert E. Lee's Army of Northern Virginia, halting Lee's invasion of the North. The battle expanded from the 4-acre site of the first shot to the surrounding area. When it completed, over 22,000 wounded remained on the battlefield and were treated nearby. Approximately 8,900 soldiers died on the battlefield. On November 19, 1863, Abraham Lincoln delivered his Gettysburg address at the dedication of the Soldiers' National Cemetery, which was completed in March 1864. Today the battlefield has thousands of monuments as well as hundreds of cannons and buildings. The Gettysburg National Military Park receives an annual 3 million visitors per year. Thank you for taking this tour of the Civil War events that happened in Pennsylvania. For more tours and attractions of other cities and places of interest, like and subscribe to this channel.